What's up guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will be turning myself into the one and only Alexander Hamilton. I'm showing you this process in case you want to do it yourself, okay? It seems simple, but there's a lot that goes into embodying the character that is Alexander Hamilton. If you're already subscribed to my channel, you might be familiar with one of two videos, one of which got like 1 million views and a comment from YouTube. So yeah, that went pretty viral and I wasn't expecting that. Thank you. So if you want to become your own Alexander Hamilton, keep watching. Step 1, you're gonna need a white shirt. It could be a button up or a frilly situation if you have that, but if you don't, it could just be a white t-shirt, long sleeve, short sleeve, it doesn't matter because you're gonna put a jacket on over it anyways. So let's get this bad boy on. All right, now that step 1 is done, if you have long hair, just go ahead and throw your hair in a ponytail. Okay, we're basing this off of Act 1, Alexander Hamilton. Mainly because I don't own a green jacket, but like Act 1, Alexander Hamilton is low-key better than Act 2 because when we all know what happens in Act 2. He be doing too much. So we're gonna stick with Act 1, Hamilton. All right, now that we've got step 2 done, and by the way, if you don't have long hair, that's okay. There's a whole bunch of iterations of Alexander Hamilton that don't have long hair. It's just that when I think of Hamilton, I don't think about the $10 founding father, the guy that's on the $10 bill. I think of Lin-Manuel Miranda. Okay, and he had long hair at the time. So we're gonna put our hair in a ponytail. And if you can't, that is okay too. Just like maybe slick it back or something. If it's too short to slick it back, then who cares? I'd like to believe that Hamilton is like Miku, where every version of him is canon. Is there a Hamilton Miku? I need to know, I need to see, and if there's not, somebody do it, please, because I would do it, but that seems like a lot of work. But I'd love to see a Hamilton Miku. If you know of a Hamilton Miku, comment it down below or something, because I need to see it. I need to know. All right, step 3. We have my crappy little leather jacket from Shein that's a little bit too tight and too short. Here it is in its full glory, okay? And also, we're not gonna worry about the bottom half, okay? If you're making a video, no one's gonna even see the bottom half. And if you're trying to go outside with this, honestly, I think it's funnier if you don't have matching pants. So it's fine. I'm pretty sure any brown jacket will work because, again, Act 1 Hamilton, he's wearing brown. I don't even remember if it's this shade of brown, but it's good enough. We're talking about becoming Alexander Hamilton on a budget here. We don't need to go out and get fancy things. You got Alexander Hamilton at home. For the 4th step of this presentation, you're gonna need a tissue. And you may be wondering, Haley, why do I need a tissue? And if you're like me, you don't have a ruffly shirt, okay? Who just has those laying around? Not me, maybe not you. So we're gonna take this tissue. We're just gonna, you know, it doesn't have to be anything too serious. The point gets across, okay? It's supposed to be one of those shirts that has the ruffly situation up here and nobody's even really gonna notice. Probably. It's fine. It's fine. All right, now that we've got our entire wardrobe, at least the upper half of it, done, it's time for the pièce de résistance, which is a black eyeliner. And if you don't have a black eyeliner, that's okay. You might have a brother, sister, mama, grandmama, cousin, roommate, whoever. Just take their eyeliner and ask for permission later, or ask for forgiveness later, because it's fine. They're not gonna miss it that long. It'll be all right. It doesn't even have to be fancy. I got this from, I don't remember where I got it from, but it's a cheap brand and we're gonna use it and it's gonna work just fine. So we're gonna go in and you're just gonna make spindly little strokes of mustache. Ooh, that's kind of thick. Ooh. Of like mustache and goatee, because that's all he's working with, you know? Angelica says something along the lines of his facial hair being kind of spindly because He's 19 at the beginning of the play. You know, he's not supposed to look. Also, I know that's how his facial hair looks throughout the play because, you know, you can't just miraculously grow a beard. I mean, I guess it's theater, so you could miraculously grow a beard, but it's Hamilton. This is what we got going on. How does this look? How does that look? I think it looks pretty great. So it doesn't even have to look amazing. You don't even have to make it look perfect, okay? It's the thought that counts. And as long as it looks kind of like, you know, it's fine, okay? No one asked for it to look perfect. This is a cosplay. It can look however you want it to look. It doesn't have to be picture perfect accurate. The final thing, the most important thing, truly, the one thing that brings this entire thing together is adding the microphone. So we're gonna go in. We're just gonna draw a little black dot, you see? And just like a little line up into it, you know? And you may be like, what's the point in that? But like, we all see it, we all know it's there. And it just adds a little, you know, it really puts the whole thing together. You see the microphone and you're like, oh, that's Alexander Hamilton. Everything else, you might have been like, who is that guy? I don't know that guy. He's just wearing a jacket and a shirt and like a goatee. Who's that guy? And now you're like, I am that guy. I am Alexander Hamilton. So now we have the final book. Okay, this is it. This is what we've been working towards this entire video. And now it's time for an incredibly terrible Alexander Hamilton impression. Do I know how to do an impression of specifically Lin-Manuel Miranda doing Hamilton? No. But I will try my best. I'm gonna get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dag, I'm amazed and astonished. Let's try a different song. You must be out of your goddamn mind if you think the president is gonna... Okay, I think that's enough of that, y'all. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. You can follow me on my TikTok and you can follow me on Instagram. And let me know, when did you first discover Hamilton? I discovered it in 2017 when I was a junior in high school. And it's been my entire life ever since. You know, one of my favorite things about Hamilton is the fact that it goes into any single universe. There is a Hamilton song for every single situation. You cannot tell me one universe in which you have not seen an edit that it doesn't work for. All roads lead back to Hamilton. That is one of my favorite things about Hamilton. There is a crossover for anything and everything imaginable. That's going to be all for today's video. See ya.